Hello, welcome back, Chloe. So, I can't keep showing so many of these, but it's more madness where something found in Britain somehow has to be Roman. In this case, it's a little bit different, all right, because it's showing that it's not Roman for bizarre reasons, which you'll see. So thank you very much, Ivion Wynne Williams, for bringing this to my attention. And I'll read what he said. Another fantastic find, absolutely steeped in Brythonic history, and what do we get? The usual deliberate concealment of the truth, the usual deliberate misinformation, and the continuation of this English obsession with all things Roman. I think the Welsh are just as obsessed with things being Roman, but there we go. Quotes a powerful female clan leader. I'm not sure what that is. Researchers think a large clan were working farmland, raising animals and hunting. Who do they think these anonymous people were? Good point, Ivion. And why is the focus of this article all about the fact that Rome lost out on some taxes and not on the actual people? This extended family were in operation from around 100 BC, long before the Romans arrived. It's just ludicrous, and it's as if they're doing this deliberately. Alright, so here's the... Now I have to say, before we go any further, that this is from ancient origins, alright? You shouldn't... be careful what I say. I wouldn't take it too seriously. Anyway, this site, I don't know how their editorial process is. They just get as many articles as they can, and they want people like me to show them. But anyway, it's there is some journalism in this, which you don't see in many newspapers today. They do actually quote a history professor and that kind of thing. So, you know. Anyway, so massive, illegal, bizarre, illegal Roman era. So at least they put the word era in. They haven't just called it Roman, because they're making out... To cut to the chase on this, what Ivian was hinting at before, it's clearly not Roman. This is the problem, okay? Now watch how cleverly this misdirection is done. You see that, this is called an ingot, right? In the way it's cut, it would have had two bits sticking out here and here, and it seems like they would... One of the reasons you do this sort of H shape is you can hold the corners. It's got 4 corners. So 2 people grab 2 corners each, and you can carry it like a stretcher. So you can have quite large and heavy, and they stack. So it's a convenient shape, all right? And you'd think, right, silver site discovered, okay? You can see this ingot with potential Roman markings on it. You think, oh, this is what... No, this piece here, nothing to do with the story at all. It's just there to make you think along a certain line, all right? So the word Roman is there, even there's nothing Roman about it. This picture is here. This is how they're quite clever, actually. I like that kind of thing. But you need to be aware of it, all right? Once you're aware of it, you're disarmed. You disarm them. Okay, so it represents the largest illegal silver production or smithing site in the Roman Britain era. All right, so how did they come to this conclusion? It doesn't really say. Now, what they actually found, though, you see, is coins. The whole story doesn't make sense, okay? Because why are they showing that big ingot, okay? But anyway, so they found loads of stuff. Now researchers have announced that they have amassed 15 kilos of litharge, which is the largest amount ever to be uncovered at a Roman Britain site. Litharge is a secondary lead oxide byproduct of silver extraction, which forms the oxidation of galena ores. So, they haven't actually found any silver, as far as I can tell. The haul suggests that they were smelting silver, and this is like the slag, the leftover. So this is fantasy. They do it behind closed doors and away from the watchful eyes of Roman tax officials. Now this is interesting, because this is 6th century, right? A 6th century silver gilt brooch found at the illegal silver making site from the Roman Britain period. Well, 6th century means 500 odd, and even the most ardent pro-Romanist reckons they left at 410. So it's at least 100 years after the Roman. It does seem very likely it's just post-Roman. It's just more recent, nothing to do with the Romans or anything. And they found this is not some back shop outfit. Look at it. This is an amazing piece. There's a proper production facility going on here. And you can read the whole thing. It just gets madder and madder and madder. The excavations showed that in Roman Britain period, metal collection occurred at one end of a building, while fireplaces were installed at the centre, and at the other end, evidence was found of high-status domestic use. So these illegal silver smelters were high level, and a gold chain was just found strewn, you know. And then you got this mausoleum that was decorated with carefully faceted variscite beads, which I had to look up, those little green beads. So apparently got this beautiful mausoleum, which they've said is not Roman, and it's decorated with these beautiful semi-precious green stones. So the whole thing's a bit weird, really, isn't it? So there we go. So the Romans introduced, talk about the coins then. Right, this is the thinking. The Romans introduced the gold aureus for large payments, which had a fixed value of 25 silver denarii to at least 200, so says they anyway. This coin was the main coin of value in general use, thus it was a key player in imperial taxation. And this is why the investigators at George.h.nash believe the silversmithing at the site may have been done illicitly. Am I being slow here? What am I missing? There's the gold aureus, which is 25 silver denarii, therefore they're making silver illegally. Look at this. This is so misleading. See that again, an officially stamped Roman British silver ingot produced between the 4th and 5th centuries, weighing in at 0.78 pounds. The stamped inscription says, from the workshop of Honorius. This was found in 1777 with 2 gold coins of Emperor Arcadius and one of Honorius, and dates the Roman period in Britain. As far as I can tell, maybe I've missed something again, please point it out. None of this little bit of text here or this picture is anything to do with the site we're talking about. Nothing at all. It's just... So it's a Roman period silversmithing site. It's a mystery. Well, and the other thing then, right? So they didn't actually find any silver. So why the people refining silver from silver-rich base metal alloys remains a mystery. Whereas they're producing items of metals. What's the mystery about it? You found this thing, you know, they're making stuff. It's a factory, if you like. Furthermore, he says, this is a professor now, Dr. James Gerard, senior lecturer in Roman archaeology at Newcastle University. He reached this conclusion because tests performed on bronze coinage had too little silver in the alloy. Maybe they were making silver objects like the ingots in the Canterbury treasure. I mean, it's just rubbish. Any ridiculous thing you can come up with without actually saying it's just a British place making silver items. Pre-Saxon, probably post-Roman. So it's this 3rd, 4th century mausoleum, originally built in stone with a roof, a reddish tessellated pavement, and plain mosaic, described as being really unusual for Roman Britain. No, really unusual for Romans. I think you'll find them elsewhere. Just why we refused to come to do a dig-in most places. Anyway, the site remained inhabited in the Roman period, and it evolved until the 5th century AD, and sometime after that it was abandoned. Now, there's one thing they've hidden right at the very end. There's all this stuff about the burial of the high-status woman, which doesn't really help anything, I don't think. There's one thing, the very last sentence, you will have to read these things to the end. Left Britain, the mausoleum was abandoned somewhere between the 5th and 10th century. Where is it? There's one clue. This was determined. Here we go. Yeah. Sorry, last but one. Is that one? 2 sentences. The discovery of tawny owl pellets. Now, I think the theory is that tawny owls came later into this country. So this informed the researchers that after the Romans left Britain, the mausoleum was abandoned somewhere between the 5th and 10th century. There's nothing to say it was occupied any earlier. This could just be from the 5th, 10th century and it's British. What's the problem? The site was left untouched by the Anglo-Saxons. They'd love to call it Anglo-Saxon. I wonder how they decided that. They suspect it may be used as a navigational structure in the late 5th century. Anyway, the world's gone mad. Either that or I've gone mad because I can't work out what the heck they're on about. So I'll keep it short until the next time. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care. Peace to everyone. Heddiw.